What up, Dokkaners? So we have some very interesting news that has now dropped on social media regarding the upcoming 9-year anniversary. Right now, JP is in maintenance for the update 5.17.0. So we have not fully received the data download yet. I am recording and posting this video before the full data download comes in, but we have some of the preliminary information starting to pour in. So I wanted to make this first video to just kind of get the conversation going as far as what some of these terms are. You might have seen on social media, there are some terms circulating: territories, round skills, target focus, taunting, things like that. So what does it mean? We're going to speculate wildly in this video. This is nothing confirmed, nothing concrete. We are just going to be going over what this could mean because, like I said, this is only the preliminary information. More information is coming soon. I will be dropping a data download video soon after this one, going over anything more that we might have missed. So let's just go through this. Big shout out to Harry Turney and Thieving6, in particular Thieving6, for talking to me about this also before I made this video. Just wanted to go over what his thoughts were. So there are three major things that we can really talk about from this little picture right here. So he curated all of the list of changes so far. Big mechanics seem to revolve around enemy round skills and target focus effects. There's also potentially a new passive causality, a new condition that is going to be coming. New causality basically means like if the enemy is blank, right? New causality would be something like that. So this new causality is attack element type, attacker element type. So maybe if you're an STR and you're attacking a tech unit, normally it's type neutral, so there's no increase in damage output. Potentially this new causality could mean that your STR unit attacking a tech unit could yield some extra damage now, which is a new way to look at it because type advantage was always a thing, but now this could mean like a type advantage that happens like tangentially to the normal conventions of STR being good against physical, physical being good against int, so on and so forth. So that's a new passive condition that could be coming up. We have attack calculations, yada, 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 because now that we have these new skills, there has to be calculations that are associated with the skills. If we go down here to target focus effects, might have specific or custom animations, likely persistent on screens as actives, hide target focus effect. So this one, we don't have much information as of right now, but when I was talking to Thieving6 about it, target focus effect to me, and he also mentioned the word taunting. So it kind of got me thinking, you know, what would a taunt mechanic do for you in, you know, certain other games? If you have an enemy use a taunt move, or, you know, for example, like Pokemon, if you use, taunt, then the enemy is going to be using attacks, only normal, just attacks, not status moves. You're going on the offense, right? So what if something similar to that concept were to apply to Dokkan? Would it involve potentially redirecting AoE attacks to just attacking one target? Could it potentially involve shuffling attacks around to attacking one target? For example, let's say you're fighting Sin Shenron on a random stage, and Sin Shenron is attacking 5 times in slot 1, 8 times in slot 2, or I don't know, you know, 3 times in slot 3, right? Like, let's just say. So instead of having all of those attacks all around, let's have a target focus effect kick in that would redirect all attacks into the one slot that you decide to use. And then your unit gains some sort of like guard, damage reduction, something to be able to handle it. So that was just an idea that I had and Thieving6 and I were discussing. Another one that I thought of was like the AoE in STR Broly, in the red zone Broly. What if by using a target focus effect, you eliminate the AoE from happening because now instead of attacking everybody, Broly wants to just kill that one unit that used the target focus effect? Could be that. We don't know as of yet. So that is so far what we've got for that one. And then if we scroll down further, then they talk about the enemy round skill. There's skill view manager, all this different stuff. Like whatever new skills we get, there has to be a way to display it, which is more what these things are for. But if we go down here, enemy round skill will have some sort of custom animations, maybe starting with a screen blackout. Enemy round skills will have the same effects as passive and possibly the same targeting types as leader skills. Enemy round skill will have a button, maybe only when active, to show info. So we don't know. This is all that we have so far, but this is why people are sort of thinking of this as Domain 2.0. Domain was all about establishing a new background that would have its own little passive going for it, where it would allow enemies to take extra damage or people to launch more attacks or whatever, you know, whatever the case may be. It was a very basic extra passive done through a different skill. You could honestly have just put that in the passive, right? But it was its own skill. They made it separate. That was a new mechanic. So round skill appears to, people are thinking, is kind of like that. except it's probably going to be more so focused on one side of the field only. A domain applies to everybody. A territory, which is what the terminology people are using, maybe could apply to one side of the field. Now, in this conversation that I was having with Thieving 6 regarding these new concepts and new skills, I couldn't help but think of the Tournament of Power. The Tournament of Power, when it comes to territories, kind of works. Again, this is nothing confirmed. This was just me speculating, but I was thinking to myself, what if, you know, you're fighting a Universe 6 horde of enemies? A horde of enemies would justify a target focus effect to kick in, meaning all of those different enemies would only attack one unit ever. And those units would also benefit from their own enemy round skill, where all Universe 6 allies on their team gains a particular stat or something like that, right? Or maybe you're fighting Universe 6, then you're fighting another horde of enemies in Universe 11, something like that, and you have these effects kicking in for all those various enemies that you're fighting. So different factions have different territories. That was kind of my thought behind it. We don't know anything yet. Like I said, data download is coming in, but let me know what you guys think about that. And then if we scroll down to the bottom, there's apparently like this new delete option that could potentially be coming up where you can just delete your account straight up, which, okay. And a bunch of score changes, animations, notifications, etc. And that's about it from this image, this little screenshot right here. So that's all that we've got so far. The terminologies to hold on to: round skills, target focus, taunt, and territories. We will learn more soon, hopefully, and with that, I will drop more information. Now, on the Harry Turney side, he dropped some asset images. So we've got like all these different images here that basically have to do with the power level incentives, where the more power level you have, the greater the, you know, the various bonuses that you have here, like item drops, training items, stamina recovery, stamina boost, or like the boost recovery, I think. Zenny, medals, all this different stuff. So I think there's even more. Like there's the Baba Shop. Baba Shop, there's going to be like a greater discount or something. I think there's a whole list of things that it benefits. My data score bonus in effect, open combat power, bonus list. So here we go. Drop rate, awakening medals, there's the bonus. Drop rate, training items, there's the bonus. Drop rate, hit potentials, there's the bonus. Drop rate for support items, drop rate for characters, drop rate for treasures, things like incredible gems, whatnot. Zenny, increased Zenny. Boost recovery speed, wow. Boost recovery and stamina recovery both are increased with that bonus. Man, y'all got to start link leveling. That is nuts. That is nuts. Exchange shop, item exchange, like the exchange rate has been reduced. More challenges. They actually talked about this. More challenges on limited time events. Increased number of challenges. Bonus list, bonuses in effect, no bonuses. So these are all of the different like incentives that they're going to be giving us. I don't think that there's anything new that we didn't see coming from before. Bonus effects, combat bonus. Yeah. I mean, this is just an explainer explaining what it is. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be more stuff coming in very, very soon, but this looks pretty cool. I mean, 9-year anniversary is obviously got to be big, so they've got to be bringing the good stuff. And this already looks like some pretty good stuff. I'm just very curious what this is going to be. Like, I just feel like right now there's too little information for us to really judge this. And you know, considering that people are thinking that it's similar to Domain, doesn't make me feel the greatest, because we already have Domain. Why get another thing that functions like Domain? But then again, there's only so much that you can do, right? So what are they going to do to iterate and innovate on this particular anniversary? We will find out, hopefully, something more soon during the data download. If not, in the next few days, we should find out more. But there you have it. That's all that we've got so far. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts and theories as to what all of this stuff could mean as of right now. Round skills, target focus. Does any of this potentially give you an idea for your vision for the anniversary? Does this potentially work in the context of whatever you're talking about? Like, you know, target focusing with Broly launching AoEs, Gogeta can get hit by all of them and block them. Maybe that makes Dragon Ball Super Broly seem more enticing to you. Maybe enemy round skills, this like little territory bonus, makes the Tournament of Power seem more likely. What are your thoughts on all of this stuff? And are you looking forward to the more information that we're going to be getting soon in the comments down below? Let me know. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you literally know when I say more. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.